Hello, my name is Wilson. I work at Kirkwood, and today I'm going to show you how to create some videos using images on Video Editor. This is a software that you can find on Windows 10, so you don't have to buy any special software. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to click where it says click or type here to search, and we're going to type Video Editor and then select Video Editor. Here there is a bunch of options, and I'm going to walk you through each one of them. At this point, what we want to do is we want to go to import, which is on the right upper corner. So you click import, and we're going to choose one of these two options. The first one, if you have the pictures on already in your computer, you can use that one from a folder. And if you have USB or flash drive or something, you can use this option to copy them from that USB device. So we're gonna just use from a folder, and then we're gonna click video editing. That's the folder where I have all the pictures that I'm gonna use today. Now I'm gonna click add this folder to pictures, and now I'm gonna go to folders. So now I can see that I have that folder over there, so that's good. And now I'm going to click back on video projects. Here I'm going to click on new video project, and I'm going to click here on collections. So I'm just going to stay here on collection, and then I'm going to select all the pictures. So you can just click select all, or you can just click individual pictures. It's completely up to you what you do. In this case, I'm going to select all the pictures that I have, and then I'm just going to click create. At this point, video editor is putting the images together, and I'm going to rename this video as test video, and then I'm going to click OK. Here there's a lot of options. First of all, you have your storyboard at the bottom. Basically, here's where you can find all the pictures that you added to your project, and there are also other options like duration of the picture, how change how long the picture is gonna appear on the video, the size, and things like that. Then you have your project library on the left, which is basically these are the pictures that you're going to use for your project. And then you have basically how the video is going to look like at this point. So if I click here, really plain video, to be honest, and you can see that as the video progresses, you will see that the storyboard highlights different images. So it's really plain, and we're gonna start playing with all of these a little bit, so you can see how it really looks like. So at this point, I want to make several changes to this video. First, I'm going to change the duration of the pictures, or how long they're going to appear on the video. So the problem with this is you cannot select a bunch of pictures here on the storyboard at the same time, so you have to do it individually. So I'm going to change the duration of the picture to 5 seconds in all of them. There you go. Now, second thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to select the first one, and I'm going to resize the picture. Now you can notice here that there are 2 black bars on the side, and I don't really like that. I think it doesn't look good, at least from my perspective. So I'm going to use the resize feature here, and here you have 2 options. You can basically remove the black bars. That's what I want. Or you can shrink to fit, which is basically like all the picture is gonna be shrinked and you will see the entire picture. In this case, I don't really care. about the black bars, so I'm just gonna remove them. And again, I have to do this to all the pictures individually. So it's really time consuming, but you will see that it really pays off at the end. So now that I have all the pictures basically without the black bars, which is great. Now the third option here is filters, and this option is just to change the colors of the picture. There are just a limited amount of filters, and these filters are just like Snapchat or like Instagram filters. So I'm just gonna use sepia for this one, and then I can go and change the filter for each one. I'm gonna use Deming for that one, and I'm gonna keep that one as is. Maybe in this one I'm gonna use just like a black and white contrast, and for this one I'll use energy maybe, and I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. The other option that you have, the fourth option here, is to add text. So you can actually add text to the cap, or you can add captions. So if I click here, again, you will have a limited fonts. So I'm gonna just write picture 1. So depending on the animated text style is gonna also change how the picture is displayed. So you can do that, you can do that. In this case, I'm gonna do chill, but also you can change the layout of the picture itself. So I can do that. So the text is placed on the top, so I can do that. Or for example, I can do this. So I can place it to the right. And I kind of like that. Maybe, yeah, I'm just gonna keep Joy over there. So again, you put the text on the top, and then you select the text that you want or the style that you want, and then the layout. When you are done, you click done. And I'm gonna do these for different pictures. So in this one, I'm just gonna put it here at the bottom. So students and teacher. So you can do electric, chill, you can do boom, which I think it looks good. So I'm just gonna keep that one. Text, I'm gonna change these to computer class, for example, and I'm gonna use adventure, and now I'm gonna move that. That looks really good. So then again, you can add those kind of text over there. So then you can change also the motion, which is basically if the image is gonna move. So for this one, I'm going to do a pan. So if I click here, you will see that the picture start slowly moving from the left to the right. I can do that, or the same effect from the bottom to the top, and things like that. So I'm gonna change the motion on this one as well, and I want to move it zoomed right out. Done. I'm gonna do till down here. And for this one, I'm gonna do zoom in center, and let's see how it looks like. So it's zooming to the center. Perfect. You can also add 3D effects if you want. Basically, like, you can add balloons if you want, or at least that's one of the options. You can add breaking news, campfire, candle, explosions, and things like that, like a glow in the middle if you want. So for example, I can do that, And let's see how it looks like. And actually they also have sound. So you have to be very careful. In this case I have two, so I'm just gonna delete the balloons. And I'm gonna keep this here. Oh, I thought I deleted the balloons. There we go, the balloons are going now. So I just have that particular one, the glow over there. So then I'm gonna click done, and I'm gonna just real quick see how my video looks like. So now you can see that it has text, the text has animation, which is great. Obviously there's one thing missing. Here's our glow effect. There's one thing missing, which is actually audio. So I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick. I'm gonna pause this, go back to the beginning, and when I click where it says audio, and there are two types of audio that you could add. You can add music and narration. I'm gonna add a little narration, which is basically some voiceover that I recorded with a colleague of mine. So I'm gonna go back to my folder, which is located on my desktop, so video editing, and I'm gonna click this one it's called Teaching Approaches 01, and click here.
Teaching approaches to lessons will vary in order to provide engaging and effective instruction.
So that's my narration. Click done. So basically it's gonna go for 45 seconds. Now, one thing that I recommend you to do is, if you have a narration, calculate how much time the narration takes place and then distribute that among the pictures that you're going to use. So it's going to look better and it's going to be better for you. So now I'm going to also add some background music. You have some recommended, so you can choose one of these, and also like calculate how the volume of the music. I will recommend you always to put it just in 20, because you don't want to overpower your music, because you always want the narration be obviously louder than your music. In this case also you can add music, and I have a music file, so I'm gonna go to my to my desktop and go to video editing, and I have this called Motivational Technology, which is this kind of audio, and then I'm gonna click done, and now let's see how it looks like.
Teaching approaches to lessons will vary in order to provide engaging and effective instructional techniques.
So it's still a little bit it's not that loud, so I'm going to move it to 40.
Teaching approaches are teacher-centered or student-centered. In planning for student success, keep in mind the different approaches while planning your course content in alignment with your course learning outcomes and assessments.
So basically my video is already done. It's ready to go. So I have two options here. You can save it in OneDrive. So remember that each one of you can or have access to OneDrive through Kirkwood. So if you have obviously through your email, so you can do that, or you can just export it or share it. In this case, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna export it, and I'm gonna do best for sharing online, because I feel that's what you guys are gonna be doing. So I'm gonna click that, and I'm gonna wait a little bit. So my video is already saved, and this is the path. So basically it's in pictures, exported videos, test video, medium, .mp4, and if I see or play
Teaching approaches to lessons will vary in order to provide engaging and effective instructional techniques.
So I can do that. So basically here I want to click on View in File Explorer. So I do that, and here's the video. So now the video is ready to be uploaded to YouTube if you want to do that. So that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know.